step closer to finding the structure, closer to winning the race, closer to finding what is life.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bill Evans here at Bay Street Theater for Sun 20 TV and the grand opening, the opening tonight of a brand new musical. It's called Double Helix. It is about the life of Rosalind Franklin, and it is an interesting story, and it is a musical, first time ever here at Bay Street. We're going to take you inside, talk with all of those who put it together, and give you the inside backstage look.
You must be dense, sins, not a shred of evidence amidst Pauling or anyone else for that matter. To postulate a triple helix structure, it doesn't add up.
Oh, we love Bay Street. We've been coming here for a long time and we love it. Yeah.
It is red carpet night tonight, and we are very excited, and I'm very excited to be here at Bay Street, on the wharf in Bay Street, right here with Tracy Mitchell, the executive director of Bay Street Theater. You got a big smile on your face.
Yes, I do, except for the weather, and I blame you for that.
Well, I'm going to take, I'll take all the heat for that.
Okay.
I almost didn't show up, actually, because it was so
So
windy
cold.
and cold. I was like, I can't
know.
go there. But that's the way it is in June. But tonight, you can come in, enjoy a nice warm set, and enjoy a beautiful, interesting set with the way this whole production has been put together with the round.
Yeah.
And it's a major production, and it's exciting to see the opens finally here.
It is finally here. This is a show, Double Helix, that we have been working on for at least 4 years through Bay Street. And the writer, lyricist, composer, all one person, Madeline Myers, has been working on it for at least, I think, 6 or 7 years. So that's how long it takes to get a musical off the ground.
Let's talk a little bit about the show.
Sure. It's the story of Rosalind Franklin, and took place 70 years ago. It's a true story, based on a true story. She was a real scientist who, as a woman, never got her due, and as a Jewish woman, never got her due. So her work was stolen from her, and Crick and Watson got the Nobel Prize for it. And she sadly died early of cancer and never knew.
If you just tuned in, Bay Street Theater is not on fire.
No, it seems like every time we're out here, there's a major accident
It's
or
like
something.
a plane goes by,
Yep.
a chopper goes by, the fire truck
Exactly.
goes by, the police go by. Well, for Madeline Myers, putting a show together like this, and if you go to producers and say, hey, I want to do a show about a woman who discovered DNA. And,
I know, it sounds like trying to sell a show about a president in doing rap music, right?
Kinda
A little
worked
show
out.
like that. So, yes, but Madeline is a young, talented woman, and she can sell you this with playing a few bars of the music. It's very new, very Sondheim-esque, and she is just brilliant at what she does. And you put that together with someone like Scott Schwartz, who directed the show. And when I tell you, it has changed so much over time with us working on it. This is the old grand opening, but we've been working on it for a long time. And so, there's new numbers that get put in, old numbers come out. Scott is what we call a dramaturge. So he really understands the way a story is put together. Things get rewritten. Things get moved around, so it's really found its home now.
you've got a lot of great actors and actresses that are in this show also.
Yes, Sam Maisel is the lead in this, and she is just incredible as Rosalind Franklin. And Tom Sesma has returned. He has not been here since, I think, I want to say, God, it's got to be at least 15 years now. So it's nice to see some of our Broadway folks coming back.
All right, the show starts tonight at 8 o'clock. It's sold out. It's the red carpet night, but you can get tickets at baystreet.org. Tomorrow night's show.
Yes, tomorrow night, Sunday at 7 o'clock. That show you can get tickets for. baystreet.org, at the box office, 631-725-9500.
All right, easy number to remember.
I'm Randy Levine Miller, and I have been a supporter of this theater for 30 years. Nobody does it better. The performances here are Class A Broadway performances. The people that run this theater Scott Schwartz. I call him Scotty because I remember when he was younger. Here he is, right here. There's Scotty Schwartz. And his, and his partner in crime, Tracy Mitchell.
Don't forget the young lady.
Oh, the best management team, the best artistic team, and for me to take the money to support Bay Street is a major, major thing because I have consistently been in love with the staff, the shows. They did a show called Ragtime last year, which was better than Broadway. They did another show a few years ago, last night at Ballyhoo. The most brilliant performances. They have the most brilliant directors, and a lot of their shows go to Broadway, and they should. I love Bay Street.
My name is Dominic. I'm in the wrong place. I was supposed to go to Bayonne. Then they told me I was going to Bay Ridge. So here I am at the Bay with the most beautiful woman I've ever had in my life. And I can't wait to see the show. And I promised to take her out to dinner at White Castle after this on Atlantic Avenue in East New York, right by the bottling plant, right? But anyway, TJ, nice to meet you. Have a good night.
We are here at Bay Street Theater for the big premiere tonight of Double Helix. We're quite excited about it. The writer, scorer, everything associated with this. We're very excited to have Madeline Myers with us. How are you?
Thank you, Bill. I'm great. How are you?
Well, the town is burning down tonight.
I would say so.
Folks
Oh
are
my goodness.
breaking their legs to get here.
Apparently, as the ambulance and the fire alarm indicates, yes.
We just had, I don't, it's Bay Street night at the fire department. Is that
Apparently,
what it is?
yes.
We just had Tracy on and about 5 fire trucks went by. So how did you come up with the idea? It's unique, it's different.
Absolutely. So several years ago, I learned about the race to secure the discovery of the structure of DNA, and I just thought it was the most dazzling, dramatic, exciting, explosive thing I'd ever heard. I started to research it more, and that's when I came across Rosalind Franklin's story, and I felt like it needed to be sung, and that was really the start of it all. The rest is history. Here we are.
Right, and her story is not just about the chemistry and the science, which is in itself, unbelievably, remarkable to follow. But she also faced anti-Semitism. She faced anti-feminism.
Of course.
It was very hard for her.
Absolutely. She was a woman in a man's world. This was the 1950s, and she was this really kind of accomplished, amazing X-ray crystallographer, and she was tasked with solving the structure of DNA by taking X-ray photographs.
If I adjust the pressure in the photographic chamber, the fibers will relax.
Good God, Rosalind, that's extraordinary.
Well done now, you did it! Would you look at that?
Good show.
Morris, isn't that just remarkable?
And she took an X-ray photograph that revealed the structure of DNA to be a double helix, and this photograph was taken without her knowledge or permission by one of her rival lab mates working at King's College in her lab, a man named Morris Wilkins, and he shared it with another team working on the DNA problem, James Watson and Francis Crick.
The goal of this race is to discover its structure, right?
Yes, of course. Discovery will be secured when the winning team publishes their manuscripts.
Ollie's in trouble. We discovered the helix and we're sure it's a double. We have found the secret of life.
And the 3 men would go on to win the Nobel Prize for securing the discovery of the structure of DNA in 1962. And Rosalind Franklin passed away of ovarian cancer at age 37 in 1958. So Double Helix is Rosalind Franklin's story.
All right, we're very excited about it. I know you are too. This has been a long time coming together. What
sure
has that been like? And working with Scott Schwartz, the director, how has that been?
Absolutely, it's just been a thrilling experience to work with Scott. He is my collaborator and my friend, and together we've made something really, really special that we're excited to share with everyone.
How hard was that to sell this idea?
I think once people understand Rosalind Franklin's story and how deeply emotional it is and how thrilling this race was, I think it's been the easiest sell ever. People hear about it and they're instantly enthralled with it.
Well, I heard that it was you that they bought into, was the fact that you write well, all of the things that go into a show. It's like you were the one who carried the water for this.
Well, I would hardly say it's me. In a show about people who do not get credit, I think it's really important to share credit with Scott Schwartz, with Tracy Mitchell, who's the executive director of Bay Street Theater, with Samantha Massell, who is creating the role of Rosalind Franklin, with Patrick Sulkin, who is our music director, with Scott Wasserman, who is our orchestrator. We have an amazing team of designers. Our entire cast is just incredible. So there are many, many, many people who are very much embedded in the DNA of this piece.
Very good. Well, all right, congratulations.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess,
you so
as
much.
they say, happy opening night.
Yes, happy opening. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you,
very
Bill.
much.
Well, I'm very excited to see the show. I know the creator of the show, and I think she's a wonderful and talented and passionate young woman. And of course, we love Scott. And actually, it's a thrilling night for everybody, and I hope it's a great success.
Fantastic.
Glad to be here.
Hey, it's game time.
It's game time. Here we are, opening night. I'm so excited.
5 years, and now it's showtime. How's it going so far? I mean, I know there was some pre-shows, but this is the big red carpet tonight.
This is the big opening.
All
This
the
is
biggies
when
are
the
here.
show is the show. All the biggies are here. But we have had 4 performances already, and I have to say it's been going really well. We're very pleased with it, and the audience response has been great.
How did you like working with Madeline Myers on this stuff this whole thing?
I absolutely loved it. She is an amazing talent, this wonderful young composer. She's written everything, the book, music, and lyrics, just like Lin-Manuel Miranda. And she's done an astounding job, and she's a great, great collaborator as well.
This is a great story. When you first heard about the story, you and I were like both the same. I didn't know who
Yeah.
Rosalind Franklin was and her contribution to DNA. And,
Yeah.
that whole world, X-ray, everything. When you first heard this idea, what did you think?
Well, as soon as I heard the idea, I thought that could be a musical. It's exciting. It's kind of edge of your seat. What's going to happen next?
You can't stand not being the best scientist here, so you've got to tear down someone else.
I'm doing no such thing.
You can't even stand that we're getting ahead in the race, because it was Morris who solved the second step.
It has romance. It has plot twists and turns, and a great central woman character. And I thought that sounds like a musical, but I didn't know about Rosalind Franklin. And when Madeline Myers first told me the story, I was immediately excited and intrigued.
I think there's even a lunar rover that was named after Rosalind Franklin.
I think you may be right. I mean, for a woman who in her time did not get credit for the contributions she made to this major discovery, she now luckily is starting to get a lot more credit, and we're really happy about that, and we're happy to be a part of it.
It's amazing how the round set works. I kind of likened it to maybe I would say Phantom of the Opera.
Oh well, I'll take it. I like it. No, I'm really excited about the production. I think it's quite magical in its own way, and it's actually one of the biggest technical shows Bay Street has done in my time here. So hopefully audiences will be dazzled by the technical prowess of the show as well.
You're happy with the music? You put in some things, you took them out some things, you rewrote some things.
So happy. Well, that's a new musical. You're constantly rewriting and changing, but I think this is a great score. There are hummable songs in it, there are very moving songs in it, and it's very sophisticated music.
That's the key to a great Broadway show, don't you think? That the people, when they leave the theater, they're either humming a tune or they're uplifted in some way when they leave the theater.
And I hope that both will be true. I mean, listen, it's a serious story, but I hope it's uplifting, and I hope it's moving, and I do hope you'll be humming tunes on your way out.
We're one step closer to finding the structure, closer to winning the race, closer to finding what is life.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Great job again.
Thank you.
You're so talented. Thank you so much. We love partnering with you.
Me too.
Danger of 51.